Hi everyone, Radhe Radhe. In this video, we're going to be doing chapter 13, verse 16. This is okay. So I'm now understanding this is all about Gyan, Yoga, and Brahman. So that's why it's all very, very confusing to me. And Prabhupada's commentaries are all leading straight to Bhakti, which of course makes sense. So it's even more confusing to me. Like, what is he trying to say in this particular verse? Swami Mukundananda explains it a little bit. So let's sing the prayers and sing the verse together and see how much or what we can understand from this. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Dear Shri Krishna, please help us understand this verse in a way that will help us get closer to you. Even though this is Gyan, Yoga, and Brahman related stuff, please help us understand that so that it can help us understand why we should come closer to you even more. Thank you. Okay. Share screen. Okay. बहिरन्तश्च भूतानाम् अचरं चरमेव च सूक्ष्मत्वात्तद्विज्ञेयं दूरस्थं चान्तिके च तत्. The supreme truth exists outside and inside of all living beings, the moving and the non-moving. Because he is subtle, he is beyond the power of the material senses to see or know how. Although far, far away, he is also near to all. So this one is a little bit complicated, and the commentaries about bhakti. So I'm going to go to this one. He exists outside and inside of all living beings. Okay. Those that are moving and non-moving. He is subtle and hence he is incomprehensible. He is far, but he is also near. So this is a little bit simpler translation. And so the Supreme Brahman, he's talking about Brahman, does not walk, yet he walks. He's far, but he's also near. He exists inside everything, but he's also outside everything. So it's very, very complicated, very confusing. No wonder I don't understand it. Previously, so in 13.3, Sri Krishna said that to know God is knowledge. And here he's saying God is incomprehensible. Is this a contradiction? It's just that he's not knowable by our senses, material senses, mind, intellect, because it's material. So God is divine. If he bestows his grace upon someone, that fortunate soul can come to know him. This makes total sense, right? So yeah, so he's existing inside and outside of all living beings, those that are moving and non-moving, right? So living beings, he's existing inside and outside of all living beings. So that basically he's existing in all material energy also, not just inside living beings as Paramatma, but also outside as like everything, basically every object that we can touch, he's living there. And he is subtle, and so he's incomprehensible. He's far, but he's also near. Okay. So that's it for this verse. We'll do chapter 13, verse 17 in the next video. Wish you a day filled with lots of Krishna's grace and understanding of all his energies as much as his grace, so that he can help you understand all, help you know him, understand all of his three different energies, so that you can decide which one you like. Radhe Radhe.